being here, and it's great to see you. And yeah, this evening I'm gonna make an update, an orchid haul update. I saw several other YouTubers uploading surveys where you can choose between several alternatives if you would like to see Phalaenopsis videos, Cattleya reportings, orchid hauls, and what kind of content you would like to see on YouTube. So I tried it out, and well, I'm gonna see who the winner is. And the orchid haul updates sessions 1, followed up closely by orchid hauls, or shall we say, I choose the word orchid unboxing video. Yeah. Alright, and well, so guys, this is an orchid haul update. A 9-month later, well, why am I touching the Paphiopedilum? Yeah, a 9-month later update on my orchids and more orchid haul. The very first haul I ever made from that particular nursery. And here's the plants. We can see them. I need a sip of coffee, I guess. I just took a nap and woke up, so perhaps I look a little bit tired, but I'm not. Well, yeah, a little bit, perhaps. But that's going to be solved in a minute. A little bit of lovely coffee. Here's the haul. Let's start with Doritis pulcherrima variation marmorada and see what she looked like when I unboxed her. Marmorada, you can tell by the leaves. Marmoration of the leaves. Yeah, I can see some roots. Not so many, but a few. And this is a quite large pot for such a small orchid. But I can see some new root tips down there. Oh yeah, this one looks healthy enough. Dry, good. To ship them dry. It took about, I think, a week, almost a week to ship them. So, well, this one seemed to be in a good state. That's 1 year to flowering size. And well, that can be true. So, 9 months later, she's here. With a little bit more and better roots than she arrived with. Now she's got a good amount of roots, a whole bunch of roots, in the sphagnum moss with perlite, which she's been repotted into quite immediately after I received her. And now she's a larger plant. The leaf set is wider. I think the color is better. The mottled, beautiful leaf set. Gorgeous. No blooms yet. But she wasn't supposed to be blooming size either, so by now she's going to have about 4 to 5 months left to blooming size. She's nice. Sturdy leaves. Not flimsy and soft. No roddening going on. Even though I had a little bit of roddening issues amongst my collection, so I've lost a few orchids, unfortunately. You cannot win them all, can you? But this one is not affected badly, so it's a good plant. And this one will bloom, and it's 2 plants in here. Really nice. If one dies off, maybe the other one survives. Well, shouldn't think in negative terms, but yeah, it's a good thing. It's a saver. But anyway, let's move over to the next one. This one should be flowering size, Habenaria medusae. But well, is it really? Or will it grow? I don't know nothing about this orchid. It cost it €14 and it should be flowering size. Habenaria medusae. But well, maybe this one will. It's a residuous orchid, so just like catasedums, so maybe this one will grow on a lot more this season. I have no clue, since I don't know anything about this orchid. Well, I don't believe that it was, as I said, blooming size. And where's the new growth, yeah? Looks like it's dead. It looks totally dead. I didn't cut off the leaves, I just wanted to see what happened, yeah. I just forgot. Oh, yeah. But here he is. Ugly little plant. Sitting in the same, shall we say, gravel sort of media it arrived in. I haven't done much with this one. Yeah, we shall see if anything's gonna happen ever, or if it's totally dead. I've never had this variety before, and I'm certainly not gonna buy another one if this one is dead, of course. Yeah, we shall see. Wait and see. It's Paphiopedilum Godfroyer. Really nice. The foliage is much better than on the one I had before. This is progress. This one is better. I like the foliage much, much better. And purple to the back side. Yes, a lovely Paphiopedilum. This one should be flowering size. Godfroyer. Yeah, and here's the Paphiopedilum Godfroyer today. Not much of a plant, you may think. Yeah, and this leaf is flimsy. It's always been flimsy. But this one did bloom. It did bloom, and it bloomed for 9 weeks. Yeah, 9 whole weeks. And it had a lovely, lovely slight scent to it as well. The bloom was quite large, kind of sort of 7 centimeters wide. 3 inches, about. Gorgeous bloom. Yeah. And what else? Yeah, I repotted it into a bark and moss, charcoal, perlite, rockwool mixture. And yeah, he seems to be enjoying it in there. And a new fan coming. So let's hope for this one not to rot off or anything bad. Yes. Yeah, it's the future. These guys are gonna drop before long, so better let them stay put. So this orchid can suck all of the energy out of these 2 guys before they drop. So I wouldn't want to help them on the way. But yeah, doesn't look much to the world, but yeah, stuff is happening. Yeah, lovely, lovely orchid. Cattleya Lindenii. Yeah, good roots, growing root tips. A really, really small one. But this one should have 2 years to flowering size. So I will have to get it off its mouth, of course, but oh, it's fun to have this one. Something different. Here's the Cattleya Lindenii today, the species, shall we say. Bone dry today, so she needs to be watered a bit. Let's see if there's anything else going on. Is it scale? No, it's not, really. Yeah. Anyway, as I said in my orchid seedlings and miniature orchid videos, part 1 and part 2, I forgot this one behind another orchid when I moved stuff around, and so I just moved this one and put it on the upper shelf and put a large plant in front of it. And I couldn't for the world believe what I've done with this one. I couldn't find it anywhere. So at the very last minute, yeah, I found it all dried out and partially dead. Yeah, all dried out parts. You can see a little bit remains here of the dead stuff stuck to this partition. Still alive. So, well, as I said, very last minute I found it. So this is about the size I got it in. Yeah, therefore. Otherwise it would have been a little bit larger. Oh, yeah. But a bit going on, but yeah, not so much really. But it's still recovering, at least, and I like it. I like this little tiny one. 2 years to flowering size, I think. Yeah, now it's only 15 months, so. And I provide this guy good light, really good light. Minicattleya exaltata. 2 years to flowering size. €12. Good price. A really, really nice orchid. Plump, lovely pseudobulbs. And I think this one will not be all that large when it's mature. I think this one will stay a small-sized Cattleya. So here's the Minicattleya exaltata today. Now only 1 year to blooming size. It still looks the same as when I got it. I mean, I always forget that this one really needs, a good amount of water. It shouldn't dry out far too much. The leaves will turn yellow, as this one, and drop. As on this old leafless cane now. It had a few leaves, but now it's leafless, and it's my fault. I'm not watering this guy frequently enough. So, I will have to remember it. Yeah, so it looks quite the same. But these guys are plump and lovely, at least. So, let's see if there's anything new going on. Should be something coming here before long, but we shall see. Yeah. Not much to say about that one. Yep. This one is Schomburgkia tibicinis. Looks like a copy of the previous one I showed you. The exaltata. Yeah. Look, the roots are quite long. Nice. And a lovely, lovely one. And a healthy guy. Look at this. Beautiful orchid. And it's 2 years from flowering size. Well, I'm really pleased with this one. Thank you so much, Orchids some more. Here's the gorgeous Schomburgkia tibicinis today. This one has really grown on super fast. Really, really fast. This one is going to be a huge plant, I've heard, when it's all grown up. So, yeah, here we can see the beginning of it, with fast growing speed and growing habit. This cane she produced in my care, so I wonder how tall its, its next growth will be. This one is going to grow on during summertime, so, well, probably taller than this one. Yeah, nice one. I love the bat-shaped pseudobulbs, fat, plump, gorgeous. And bifoliate leaves. Really, really lovely. Even when it's not in bloom, of course. I like the leaf set, so to speak. Yeah, and it was also repotted into the same kind of media as its cousin. Minicattleya. Oh, still got lovely roots. Not so bad, really. Yeah. This one is I'm really pleased with. Little cute guy. It's a replacement plant, Cattleya purpuroglassa. Beautiful flowers. Brownish, with a bit of was it purple or pink? Yeah. Replacement plant. For the one that was so severely attacked by scales, so I couldn't save it. Well, yeah, some good root growth going on down there. Not the largest one I've seen in my whole life, but it's 3 years from flowering size and costed only €8. So here's the purpuroglassa today. Not much going on. Looks almost the same. I snapped a new growth. You can see it here. It was really fragile, brittle, so I snapped it. I wasn't really fierce with it or anything, but it just happened to be a really weak growth. But there's another one coming there. Little. It's also going to turn out to be a weak one, but it doesn't matter. It's growth, anyway. But as you can see, looks almost the same. That's when I got it. So it's not growing as well as I would like it to. Good roots, really, but it had good roots when I got it as well, so, well, not much happening. Yay, but it's, at least it's still alive, so I should be happy. That, of course. Well, this one was a little bit smaller than I expected, but it's Cattleya Germanii. Well, yeah. It's a small one. It's a seedling, but they grow on quite nicely, quite fast in my conditions. These kinds of seedlings, the species seedlings. So, well, I'm not worried. This one is going to grow on nicely. And it's got, well, this one should have, according to the website, 2 years to flowering size. But, well, no, it's more than that. And, yeah, here's the Cattleya Germanii today. And This species seems to be really rare nowadays. I asked Schwerter if they were gonna get it in stock again. And they said, well, maybe this spring. As a near blooming size one, maybe 1 year to blooming size, so maybe I should just wait for a blooming size one somewhere. But now I just noticed that this one has got scale. Oh! So let's remove the scale then, again. Oh, little creatures. Yeah, not so much. I reckon this one is the only one with scale on that shelf. So it's a lot better. I don't have so much scale amongst my seedlings, so I just have to remove it as soon as I see it, as I see them lurking about. I will need to take care of it immediately. Got no time to waste on that matter. But you can see some green new root tips, lovely new roots, there and there, down to the pot as well. Gorgeous root system. So this plant is going to be a good plant in a few years. Well, and it had 2 years to blooming size, so I cannot believe that this one has only got about 15 months now to blooming size. I mean, not really, but she's coming on, looking really, yeah, her leaves are really sturdy, stiff, full of liquid. Yeah, she's a good grower. Yeah, anyway, not talk about that one. Angraecum, as I said, Eberneum. That's one of the parents of Rothschildiana. Yes. And this one has got 3 years to flowering size. Look at my hand. It's just about the same size as my Rothschildiana. But this one has got 3 years to flowering size. And this one only costed €10. Really, really beautiful plant. Thank you so much for this one. Angraecum Eberneum. And now to a sad story. A little bit sad story. If I had recorded this video 1 week ago, I could have showed you the what happened. But my Eberneum, Angraecum Eberneum, one of the most gorgeous Angraecums you can ever find. Yeah, the parent of so many crosses, hybrid crosses. Well, it suddenly died on me. But I think a couple of months ago it caught some black rot to one of its new leaves to the middle, to one of its divisions, one of the plants. I removed the whole middle leaf, the whole new leaf, leaving a hole to the middle. Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything good from that one, except for some more roddening. But it created a new leaf. Really, it did. But last week, it got black rot. All of its leaves fell off from both divisions at the same time. And it also happened to my Angraecum Magdalenae, the one sitting in semi-hydro, sitting next to it. So I got some nasty stuff going on in my IKEA stand. So I don't like it, really. So I will have to get another one, a good-sized Eberneum in the future. Yeah, I'm going to keep my eye open for that one. Okay, it's Cattleya Luciola. You know what its flowers is going to look like. So lovely flowers. I don't think I ever had this one, but I recognize the name a bit, but I'm not sure if I had it for a while and it died off, or if I just tried to buy it and didn't succeed. But this time I succeeded. Well, a small guy. As I said, the seedlings grow on quite fast in my conditions, so yeah, this one is a good addition. Really nice. €10. Yeah, and I wasn't so lucky with this one either. I transitioned her into semi-hydroponics, and the surface became a little bit too dry for it. So yeah, she was potted up in a little bit too large pot, and her root system wasn't all that great when I transitioned her. But I was relying on a few new growth, but yeah, they didn't really succeed, so I transitioned her back into bark media, into a really, really small pot now, as you can see. And nothing new coming, but at least she's alive, and I transitioned her a few weeks ago. Anyway, she's alive, but not much of a plant, really. So, well, I hope she's going to recover really soon. Paphiopedilum Rothschildianum. This one should have 1 year to flowering size. And, yay, it may have. But this one is a good sized one. It's better sized than the one I had a couple of years ago. The one I had a little bit darker foliage. Yeah. That tells me that this one has been receiving quite good light. So, well, it shall get good light. Even in my care. Really nice, and it's in a desperate need of a repotting. Quite good price for a Rothschildianum as well. €25 for this sized orchid. It's not bad, is it? Yay! And here's the Rothschildianum today. I did repot him immediately into a little bit larger container. It had really good roots, and I hope and believe that it's still got good roots. Yeah, the same mixture, a little bit of bark, a little bit of perlite charcoal, and sphagnum moss, of course, rockwool, yeah. Well, yeah, it's doing fine, I think. It had a few spots to its leaves when I got it. I'm creating another one. Well, quite sturdy leaves. Quite good color to the leaves. Good light green. Indicator on it receiving sufficient amount of light. And it's really, really sitting there. Here. In between the trays. He's receiving good light, really. The best light of them all. Yeah, I'm going to put him back. It's now got a couple of months to blooming size. 3 months to blooming size. This one, on the other hand, can be a flower-sized orchid. It's Angraecum crestwood. I think it is Ebeneum sesquipedale cross, which means Wichtii, and Wichtii crossed again with sesquipedale. Yeah, and that will give us Angraecum crestwood. Decent size. But this one, I reckon, is not really flowering size yet. I would give this orchid 1 more year. Yay! And here's the lovely crestwood today. 9 months later. It's been growing on nicely. It created 2 new leaves to each side. It had 4 leaves to each side when I first got it. So these guys are new. Not so bad for being an Angraecum, slow grower. And I didn't dare to release it from its sphagnum moss ball. So I just, I got rid of a little bit of the moss, of course, and I put him into this container. You can see, a bunch of roots now. So it's getting better and better. So this one is not going to die. Even though it's really, really risky to transition a grown-up Angraecum into, anything, I believe, but especially semi-hydro, I suppose. This one should be blooming size. Yeah, it was blooming size when I got it, it's said, but I'm not sure yet. I think this one has to be a little bit larger. This one can grow really tall. I had a crestwood Tomorrow Star, and that one, that guy was this high. That one was really a blooming size one, so... But maybe, I'm not an expert in Angraecums, even though I would like to be one. And I really do love Angraecum orchids. I don't know why, they're just so fascinating to me. And, yeah, and the blooms are amazing, really. This gorgeous, gorgeous nighttime scent. So, well, anyway... This one is a cross. One of his parents is Ebeneum. I'm in need of a Angraecum ebuneum, and I will get one. I can really promise you guys that, so yeah, I'm stubborn when I'm determined to get or to do something. I can be real stubborn. Yeah, but anyway, enough talk, and yeah, I think this haul was really great, and the ebuneum, I mean, they did look great when I got them, and well, it's not the nursery's fault that it caught black rot from another orchid, not from that nursery. So I think that Orchids and more are really performing. So maybe they will be a candidate for a new orchid haul this spring. Thank you guys very much for watching, and the next video is going to be on Monday, the 28th, and it's going to be a care collab on my Paphiopedilum delineatii. So yeah, make sure to visit this channel again if you like this content. And thank you so much for watching, and talk to you soon. Bye bye guys!